We're David and Karen. We are known as the Grey Gappers because we took a grey gap year in 2016 and an Elddis encore. The name has stuck with us. We quite like the name, Grey Gappers. We are getting greyer as we get older now as well. And we've survived two trips in a motorhome.
In 2016, Elddis very kindly lent us an Encore 255, which we took around Spain, and we saw so many places, did so many things. It was always new. Every day was new. Then this trip was push yourself, go to somewhere really different, go to Azerbaijan. So Elddis had supported us again. We're going. So we stopped off in Champagne when we first left to get some champagne to go with our caviar, which we were going to get in Baku. We didn't get there. Something called coronavirus came in, and so we got stuck in Turkey for 4 months. We left, headed to Bulgaria, had a couple of weeks in Serbia, back through Bulgaria into Greece, had a couple of weeks in Greece, wandered around Italy for a while, crossed into France, Switzerland, back to France, around France for a while, back to Italy, and then from Italy we decided with an ongoing potential for another lockdown we would bail to Spain, and that's where we ended up.
Travelling wherever we could, where was allowed, with the restrictions that were in place.
Especially if I was doing mastermind, COVID regulations of 2020 would be one of my star turns.
So during all this, we were travelling in the Elddis Encore 250, which you see behind us. It was very similar to the one they lent us in 2016, which we absolutely adored, and we absolutely adored this one.
It's automatic.
Absolutely superb, one of the best features I would say for driving anyway. A lounge area which has an amazing amount of storage. A beautiful bathroom. I mean, David's 6 foot whatever he is, and David can shower in it easily. It's very spacious, there's lots of storage in the bathroom area as well. The kitchen is absolutely superb, brilliant cooker, brilliant grill, we have a microwave, and then, you know, we have the most amazingly comfortable bed. It's just superb. You'd really would love a mattress the same at home, wouldn't you? It's a lovely amount of storage for clothes and all our other bits of rubbish as we collect and we go along. So the whole van is really just superbly laid out. A lot of other motorhomers envy us for, because we have some floor space, which I'm able to do my little exercise routine in the morning.
There's a lot of light.
Yeah, and there's a lot of light, yeah.
If you're talking about a way of moving around during the pandemic, there is no better way and no safer way, I think, than in a motorhome. We were isolated. We were not interfering with anybody. We could follow the rules to the letter of any country we went to without a problem, because you brought your home with you. It was wonderful.
Around a lot of campsites might have been open, but they'd allow you only to park up. So a lot of the facilities were shut. You did rely on everything you had in the van a lot more. So, you know, the bathroom really come into its own, you know, the cooking facilities, etc., really came into their own, and it really was a haven for us. And like most people, we did overindulge perhaps on some of the series that we'd missed out on. We have taken up Domino's and Connect 4, of which David is the reigning champion in the Connect 4. In 2016, the van then was almost our home, and this one is our home as well.
So why did we pick Dorset? It was close to Portsmouth, where we first got in. There was places nearby we wanted to see. I mean, the Jurassic Coast. We might find a dinosaur other than us two. The beers around here are very good, I believe, so we can try them out.
But the beaches are especially stunning as well, all along this coastline.
We've certainly always done a bit of walking, but we clocked up, especially lockdown 2 in Spain, we clocked up big walks. I mean, 20, 30 kilometres.
So walking is a great way of seeing places as well. So
it is one of the prettiest counties in England, and it turns out it has just so many lovely places to see. You've got the walks, which we really like doing, cycling, great little villages that are just worth going to. They're just so beautiful. It's quintessentially England. We're on this nice campsite in Eastfleet, and it's beautiful. It's beautifully kept. You can't fault it in any way. It's just
and that's
different.
Why it's just, again, I mean, for motorhoming, it's just wonderful area.
With the pandemic, staycationing is going to be much more common. I mean, the government doesn't want anyone to leave the country. But the UK has huge amounts of things to offer. It's just for us to learn about them and discover them.
But England always has a lot to see and a lot to do. Beautiful, stunning gardens as well, which we hope to visit quite a lot of them. I think England is, obviously, it is a wonderful place to see. That there is so much to see and do.
I think we're going to enjoy this whole run. It's going to be so different to what we've done before. England's beautiful, and look at it. Not a lot to dislike at the moment.
It's a wonderful country, and things will open up and change again, so make the most of this country while we can, you know.
As well, people have had to sacrifice an awful lot. Maybe it's time to give back to England and let the country grow out of this and get on its feet and remind each other just how nice a group of people we are.
People have said, would you have gone if you'd known what was going to happen? I mean, that's a weird question, because
we didn't know what was going to happen.
We didn't know what was going to happen. Nobody knew what was going to happen. Like with everybody in the pandemic, it's been very emotional, very up and down. You know, and would fret over it like everybody did. You know, everybody would fret over what's going to happen. You know, how long is it going to go on for? We ever going to get back to the UK to see family and friends? We still saw things, we still experienced things, we still managed to have the odd drink out. We had a beautiful home to live in with space around us, you know, and if we'd been back in London, then we probably would have been in a small space as well. So we do realise we are super lucky. So again, I think for us, it's been absolutely super good and super haven for us. And I think everybody will always remember what happened to them during the pandemic, or where they were and everything. I mean, obviously for us it will have so much more meaning because we...
What did you do during the pandemic? We travelled.
We were able, but you know...
And was enabled by that. The only people that really could travel, really safely, I think, had to be in a motorhome.
So the trip really has been about learning and living and experiencing what you can, how you can. Now to be back into UK, so we're closer to friends and family, they can hopefully come and see us and things open up. So we're going to enjoy the UK for the last few months of the tour. So
we'd like to thank Elddis so much for the opportunity. It really meant so much to us.
Thank you for the people who helped us along the way, of which there have been many people who did give us shelter. You know, Elddis always supported us again during it. Do, you know, whatever makes you feel safe, whatever makes you feel, just be safe, you know, and that was the answer from everybody. Again, I think we are super lucky to be able to do it. I think we were super lucky to get through the pandemic as we did. You know, for us, it's a way of life that we hope never to give up, really. We do absolutely miss the van when we're not in it.
We'll miss it because you miss your home. And it really, even more so than the last time,
I think
Buster's our home.